Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a reading for the air signs Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and their twin flame connection. Twins, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for a private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those or in making a donation, the information regarding that can be found in the About section of my YouTube page, and I thank you so much in advance. Twins, I hope that you are doing well. This is a reading for twins in separation. If you are a twin or a cross watcher or somebody just looking for a channeled message, I welcome you. I just want to show you the crystal that I have for your reading. This is a beautiful twin quartz crystal, a raw crystal, and then this beautiful labradorite sun and moon for these twin flame readings. I've included the link to Gabi Kovalenko's explanation on the twin flame journey in the bottom of the description box below this video. She just does such a beautiful and comprehensive job of explaining the twin flame journey in greater depth, much greater than I ever could, and much better than I ever could. So if you're interested in learning more about the journey from her and the kind of dynamics and mechanics of it, please watch that video. In a nutshell, the twin flame journey is about two people who share the same energetic soul. And they're incarnated in this lifetime, they find each other. The connection can be very intense, hot and heavy in some cases, in a lot of cases, and then there's always a separation period where there's a runner and a chaser. And eventually, with spiritual ascension and a discovery of love for the self and not paying as much energy and attention to the twin, you can find your spiritual gifts, which is the whole point of the twin flame connection, to spiritually ascend and raise the vibration of humanity. And I joke, but it's really true. It's quite a tall order, but this is the path and the mission of twin flames. And quite frankly, isn't that such a beautiful mission, to raise our own vibration, to love our twin unconditionally, whether or not they're here or not here, and then to help others, help our community, help our families to be the best versions of themselves and to allow our beautiful light to shine through. Isn't that that's an amazing goal, you know, in my belief anyway. Using 3 decks for your reading today. The first one is the Mystical Shaman Oracle for the overall energy, the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck for the base spread, and I don't have the box for this one, but it is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. Cards have been pre-shuffled. Let's get an overall energy for the air signs. The air signs. Wow. First of all, you got the owl, so that's a beautiful kind of nod to the air signs, right? Wisdom, a creature of flight, a learned ancestral being. But the number is 39. And this particular card, this is the Black Moon astrology cards, is 39. So you got 39, 39. Please just understand what a tremendous synchronicity that is. That, I mean, I don't think I've ever used either of these decks on my channel. And here they are. 39, 39, which each number reduces to an 11. 11, 11. 11, 11 is the twin flame number. beautiful energy. The owl, right? Such a knowingness in the eyes. Maybe your twin has beautiful knowing eyes. Maybe they've said that about you. My twin has gorgeous, gorgeous blue eyes. And he's also an air sign. I also see this, you know, it's weird because in the feathers, kind of right here, I see a mountain. Do you see that? A mountain. So it's almost like a mountain to climb, like elevation. Now they're singing that U2 song in my head, Elevation. I and I in the sky, you make me feel like I could fly so high. Elevation. I and I. It's interesting. I and I in the sky. I love you too. That's my favorite band, but the lyrics of that song are not so, they're not the best. So already I see in this, your twin flame connection, there's a lot of learning happening at this time. A lot of spiritual growth, which is good. It's a good thing. 4 cards for the base spread, 4 cards for clarifier. First cards are going to be your energy. The second will be your person. The third, the connection. The fourth, advice from spirit. Feel free to flip the energies, as twins often mirror one another. Wow, you know what's really crazy? I have been only pulling 4 cards for the base spread from the John Holland Psychic Tarot deck, and for some reason I shuffled one more time, and I think that Spirit wanted me to show this card to you. The number 7, which is the Chariot, Deception, and Envy. Normally the Chariot card would be a card of Cancer, so you could be dealing with a Cancer or have Cancer in prominent placements in your chart. But the Chariot card normally talks about fast movement forward. This one talks about deception and envy. So there could have been a situation in your twin flame dynamic where either you or your twin were very jealous types, or you felt very possessive. It's not very high vibrational, but it is what it is. You know, like we covet our twin at first, and you know, that's why it feels so intoxicating, but because that kind of energy can get very toxic. To go from intoxicating to just plain old toxic. I'm just gonna also show you here, just gonna speed ahead a little bit. And these cards are thoroughly shuffled, please believe me. 5, 6, 7, 8. A lot of number synchronicities in your reading today. Air signs, please don't take that for granted. So there could be some of that. I feel it's less deception and more envy that could have held this connection back, because envy, I mean, there's always this like this feeling that we can't compare to our twin. We aren't what they are. And the thing about it is the twin never asked us to be, you know? Okay, so 8 cards on the table. First 2 cards are yours, but again, like I said, please feel free to flip the energies if you have to, if you feel like you resonate with the other side. Number 13, which corresponds to the Death card in the Major Arcana. And the word is transformation. undergoing this process of, I got this in the last reading I did, which was the earth signs, but for you the card looks so different. It's like you are the one turning into this kind of fae goddess, this fairy-like creature that is light and love and beauty. I also am noticing this jewelry above her third eye, so there could be a very spiritual aspect to your experience right now where you are talking, communing with spirit. It's clarified here by the Hermit card in the reverse. Hermit card is usually number 9 in the major arcana, representing Virgo energy, and it usually talks about retreating away, retreating into ourselves, undergoing a dark night of the soul, undergoing spiritual awakening and ascension. But it's almost like you've brought yourself out of that cave with the card in reverse, like you've broken free. Not broken free. Why did I say broken free? Because the Hermit card is a choice. It's a choice. It's a choice to isolate yourself. But maybe there was a period of time where you isolated yourself too long. Maybe that's what Spirit was trying to get at there. You isolated yourself too long. And now it feels like, I mean, you've grown wings, you can fly, you can, it's almost like now that you've discovered how to open your third eye, it's like things seem boundless. I mean, that's how it feels. And you realize that you're so divinely essenced and divinely connected. There are times when you feel truly boundless. I'm going to ask for a clarifier for the transformation card. Thank you, Spirit. I am telling you right now, I don't even know, go play the lottery, something. You have free will. But I'm just saying, 1313, the death card, Scorpio energy in the major arcana. Are you kidding? Tremendous. 39, 39, 13, 13, 11, 11. Ugh, I love it. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. Man, your spirit guides are here. I mean, I don't actually hear them in my ear right now, but like, I know they're here. They're showing me in the numbers. Wow. Really bringing home the fact that something is coming to a close, that a past version of you is coming to an end so that a new version can begin. Beautiful. What is your oh my God, I just noticed it. Oh my God, I just noticed it. 6 and 6. This is the Lover's card. Gemini, you showed up in your own reading. 6 in the major arcana, the Lover's card. Number 6, memories of love. So you got 6, 6. There's another 6 in the future here. So 666, not an evil number. It's actually a card of, it's a number of abundance. 666 is a number of abundance. Memories of love, yeah, you know, your person is still holding a torch for you. They love you so much. They love you so much. It's almost like that's all they want to do, right? They want to cradle this love. Green for the heart chakra. But they do feel a sense of rejection. They feel, you know, the Lovers is divine partnership, but it can also talk about a choice, and they feel as though maybe you've given up. They feel somewhat rejected. It's tough. Doesn't necessarily have to be true, and probably isn't if you're watching this reading, trying to understand. Your twin loves you a lot. Can I get a clarifier for this Lover's card in reverse? Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse, clear as day. They did not receive the cup of love that they were hoping for. Maybe they feel as though Spirit has betrayed them. Which seems like a harsh thing to say, but I've been there. I've been there. It's almost like, you know, if I'm supposed to be on this twin flame journey, etc., it's like, why can't I have the beautiful love that I see in other people? Like, why do I have to be on this journey? Why? Can't tell you how many times I've wanted to throw something at a wall in frustration because something hasn't come in, you know? Your person is feeling that way too. This cup of love hasn't been extended, and yet here their hands are out, cradling, offering. You can decide on which one you think it is. Something beautiful though, something true. They're sad. They're sad. And what is joining this connection at this time? Number 5. Can't stand 5s. Conflict and defeat. You know, it's like literally tripping down the stairs or struggling down the stairs, struggling to make it, struggling towards that flame. Reminds me of the 5 of Wands, which is the struggle against oneself. 9 of Wands in the reverse to clarify. This is the wounded warrior card. In the upright, it's the wounded warrior that's still fighting. But in reverse, it's like both of you, it seems like both of you want to give up. It's too hard. It's like every step I take, I'm just falling faster and faster and faster. Seven of Swords to clarify. This can be very sneaky energy. See how sneaky he looks? 7 of Swords is often known as the little thief of the tarot. But it's more about somebody trying to not take advantage of, rather, well, I guess it's not the way that expression usually conveys meaning. Like when we take advantage of somebody, we take them, we prey upon their good graces, we prey upon their generosity and take advantage of them. This energy is kind of taking advantage of a situation where we're not drawing attention to ourselves, but we're retreating with something that we can hold on to, because it feels a little bit like a losing battle. This is very fraught energy for your connection. You seem to be having some profound revelations and transformations right now, so I'm very happy for you. Because that's exactly what is needed to allow this twin flame dynamic to evolve. This spiritual ascension that I feel as though you are going through. And what is Spirit's advice? 8, power, which corresponds to the Strength card in the Major Arcana, Leo energy. Reminds me of Odin. Doesn't that look like kind of Anthony Hopkins-ish in Thor? It looks like Odin. Maybe that was a movie that you both liked, or a story that you liked. Understanding the power of the beast within, taming the beast within. clarified by the Six of Wands, victory, public recognition, accolades, awards, promotion. Spirit is giving you your advice right now, your advice being to look at the things that cause you to be in a state of fear, from little to big, and really work on those aspects of yourself, the things that keep you in fear, the things that hold you back from potential success. That's a very pointed message. So Spirit is showing me the example of, like, I was not in this job, but in my last job, I worked retail at that time, and they always wanted me to take on more responsibility and get promoted, and I just didn't want it. I had like a good situation, and if I were to advance, I would have more responsibilities, more headaches. Yeah, it might have been a little bit more money, but nothing enough to tempt me. But it wasn't so much that, it was more fear, like fear that I couldn't do it, fear that I wasn't good enough, and why did they want to ask me to take on those roles? And they asked me because they knew I was reliable and they knew I did a good job, but in that sense, I kept myself from victory. And Spirit's giving me that example to illustrate to you the kind of thing that they're talking about. Like, there could be something, perhaps as part of your transformation process, that you are really having to overcome. So Spirit is saying it's really important that you persevere and overcome those perceived challenges and threats to something that you've safeguarded in your ego for so long, because it's keeping you from like literal greatness. So that's your reading, air signs. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you, twins.